The 2025 Jockeys and Jeans fundraiser to benefit the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund took place on January 11th at Gulfstream Park Racetrack in Hallandale Beach, Florida. It was a spectacular reunion of the best jockeys in the country and many of their fallen brothers and sisters who were supported by the nonprofit organization. Tickets were sold to the public to mingle and dine with the jockeys and to attend the auction. The jockeys graciously took photos with all adoring admirers and signed their personal memorabilia, along with items made available for this occasion. For many of the jockeys, it was a unique opportunity to exchange personal stories with both the public and with many of their formerly competitive colleagues. Some jockeys hadn't personally interacted in several years, and so their reunion was emotional for many. Equally heartwarming was the attention given by many legendary jockeys to their disabled brothers and sisters.
We're here with two of the most popular legends in the race world. You got George Velasquez and Stevie Kaufman. Notorious matchup, Aladar and Affirmed, and Stevie got more rounds than Georgie got, but created some of the most spectacular memories in the history of racing. So I'll start off with Georgie. What was it like going up against a guy named Steve Kaufman?
Well, first of all, I thought I had him in my pocket because he was a little kid at the time, you know. Wow, that was wrong. He put on a good fight. It beat me to it in the 3 races. And it was great for racing. The 3 races of Alidada Firm, they were so close in every race that every time that he beats me, I say, oh, I'll beat him next time. And the next time come, he beats me again, and I'm like, what can I do to beat him? Well,
It was a great show.
it was a very great show.
And how was
And horse racing needed it at the time, but it was,
he was up?
great
He was up your tail the whole
I
time.
mean, he was one of the greatest riders that ever lived. And, the great thing is now we're still friends.
They're both here. They're both here for the benefit, and the good news, it's sort of like a Secretariat sham, and it's sort of like a Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. I mean, in its era, you guys were the top.
It was, and we were both trying to win. We both wanted to win, but, right after I beat him for the 3rd time in the Belmont, the first thing he said was, "Congratulations, Stevie." And I knew how tough it was because, a couple of years later, he came back and won the Third Derby and the Preakness on Pleasant Colony. It's just, we had a great rivalry. We had a great friendship. We've got an even greater friendship now. And, the neat thing was it was a part of history that neither of us could have done without the other one. It was what made it great was 2 great horses, two top jockeys, doing their best out on the track. And that's what people admire, just the courage of the horses, and they try, how hard you're trying to win a big race.
I'm very glad that we're still alive and we're doing something for the disabled riders. It's just beautiful. And I will do it again and again and again.
You guys are American legends, and Americana, as they say. So, if nothing else, that was one of your greatest achievements in life.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with 3 superstar jockeys for the J&J Jockeys and Jeans benefit to disabled riders, and I want to just ask you guys, what's so special that you decided to all take time out of your life to come here? You first, George.
I never want to miss this for nothing in the world. Get to see all my old friends and doing something for the disabled riders, which is great. So I'm very happy to be here.
Jerry, you're next. What's your pick?
I think all of us know that we're the fortunate one. And any moment during our careers, we could have been in the spot that these fellows are in. So it's dear to our heart. It's special. And any time that we can do something this simple to give back, to support the fellows that aren't as fortunate as we are, of course we're going to do it.
Fantastic. How about you, Pat?
Well, I echo what these 2 gentlemen have just said. It's we all knew in the course of our career that we were just one jump away from being wheelchair bound or permanently disabled. They were part of the game, and we recognized and accepted that responsibility. But having walked away from the game healthy, and now have the opportunity to get together and to raise funds for and awareness of the great, the permanently disabled jockeys fund. And as Georgie said, to have camaraderie with old friends. It's an opportunity for us to get together, swap some stories, and for a very good cause.
I'm here with superstar jockey Julie Crone. Julie, why did you come to this spectacular event? What brought you here?
Well, to contribute to the Jockeys and Jeans and to help the fallen riders. And the camaraderie is pretty fun too. It almost is reminiscent of being in the jockeys room again. And it's really cool for everybody's spirits and for the jockeys that have been injured to come together and get support, and also some financial support as well.
I'm here with Anthony, known as Little Anthony, with the Imperials, and Sydney. And Sydney's in the one of the disabled jockeys, and Anthony's here in support of this event. Just tell me, Sydney, why is this so special to you? What's important about it?
They are extremely kind, everyone doing this so that I can make it. Literally brings all your financial woes to nose. You can actually pay your bills with that extra stipend because it's a touch over what you get for Social Security. So you literally, it's where you can live.
Anthony, you're here in support of this group. Why is that?
Because I know quite a few of the jockeys. I've been to the few tracks of my time, and so I got to know a lot of them. And I found out from Mr. Kenny Katz that this was happening, and he said, "Would you like to go?" I said, "Yeah." And so I'm here, and then for jockeys, I was telling somebody in there, man, these are athletes. They're pure athletes, and what they go through, God forbid if they get thrown, or for that matter, but the beating with their leg, the inner legs tape. A lot of the jockeys I know got all kinds of arthritis. Every other can follow them, and of course there are those that are disabled, completely disabled. So it's my honor to be here, even hang with these people.
We're at the Jockeys and Jeans benefit for disabled jockeys, and these are three jockeys who are part of that whole group and ambassadors and trying to provide funding for those that have been injured. Anyway, with Michael, Armando, and Michael, I'm going to go through quickly, and I'm going to ask you, what does this event mean to you, and what does the group mean to you?
This means the world to me. I get to come hang out with all my brothers that are in the same position I am. We all know the struggle, so it makes us very close. And there's nothing better than getting to hang out with these guys and having people in horse racing help us out.
Armando, what does this mean to you? And I understand that you have a special little talent. You're involved with the competition in the wheelchairs.
To me, it's an honor to be here and to be able to spend my time with my brothers, also, my fallen riders, and then, to see all these beautiful people out here that support, the cause, for, the permanently disabled jockeys fund. So it really means everything to me. But I'm also, into pushing, marathons and raising awareness for the permanently disabled jockeys fund.
Anyway, we're here with Michael. How is this affecting you, and what do you think about today?
For me, it's very comfortable because the people support me, support the foundation, and
As the crowd of fans began to build, the jockeys filtered in to interact. There were several connected tables behind which each jockey were seated. Memorabilia of the occasion was available to the public and were graciously signed by the crowd's favorite jockeys. Stories were told, and even the most hardened gamblers were forced to stop and give a shout out to the riders. Equally heartwarming was the attention given by many legendary jockeys to their disabled brothers and sisters. It was often stated that their careers were knowingly dangerous, and for a few their lives as a jockey ended prematurely due to injuries. Tickets were subsequently available for a wonderful buffet, followed by seated dining, then introduction of the jockeys present, and concluded by a live auction as an opportunity for everyone to donate through their purchases to the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund via the Jockeys and Jeans event. At the end of the day's event, Gulfstream Park ran a special race to benefit the Jockeys and Jeans occasion, and a donation was made to the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. The winner's circle was filled with attendees, including almost all formerly competitive jockeys. It was announced that next year's fundraiser will be hosted at Tampa Bay Downs. This was the track where in 1981 now Hall of Fame jockey Julie Crone then a 17-year-old apprentice, won her first career race and where many legendary jocks also got their starts. In March of 2015, Tampa Bay Downs played host to the first Jockeys and Jeans barbecue luncheon to benefit the Permanently Disabled Riders Fund.
Everybody know the song? He's sitting right over there with little Anthony. Please stand up and wave to everybody.
And I'm very thankful to be in front of you, everybody, today. I've been blessed through my careers, and I think I've been blessed to come to this beautiful country 40 years ago.
In memoriam, John L. Rotz passed away in 2021. Bobby Usry passed away in 2023. Walter Blum passed away in 2024.
Right here at this moment to try to introduce all the Orphan riders that come to this event.
All right, finally, we got an Italian jockey. Mike Manganello.
I would just like to acknowledge the people that have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that this event can come off. They know who they are, they know what they've done, and we couldn't do it without them. And certainly it's all for all of you and for the Fallen Riders.